Welcome back. Now we're going to talk all about carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are our body's primary source of energy, and there is a lot of misinformation out there about carbs, but today we're going to set the record straight and we are going to focus on how to choose smart carbs. I love this strategy of smart carbing, and it's one I think you're going to really like yourself. Okay, so we know that our smart carbs are the ones that prevent the energy spikes and crashes, they give us sustainable energy, and they make us feel really good. So what are smart carbs? Our smart carbs are our whole grains, our fruits and vegetables, all of the nutrient-packed great carbohydrates for our bodies. So we're not talking about the kind of carbohydrates that we want to avoid, the simple sugars, the sort of the junk food, so to speak. Of course, all food can have a place in a healthy diet, but if we're talking about main meals, we want to use our carbohydrates in a smart sense. So if our smart carbohydrates we know are our whole grains, fruit and veggies, we want to make sure we have a portion of those with every meal. However, we can be even more smart about it. What I would recommend for weight loss is to swap out half of the carbohydrates on your plate for lower energy carbohydrates. So even with our whole grains, our pasta, rice, potatoes, bread, they are energy dense. They contain a lot of calories in a small space. However, our fruit and vegetables are the opposite. So they have a lot of volume, but fewer calories. So you can have a nice big plate of food that's really appealing to the brain, but actually it contains less calories. And this is often where the myth comes, you have to eat more to lose weight. So yes, you can eat more volume for fewer calories, and that gets weight loss. So what you're gonna do is really simple. When you're serving up your evening meal or your lunch or your breakfast, you're going to replace half of the carbohydrates that are bread, pasta, potato, rice or whole grains for fruit or vegetables. So you could look at this as if at the moment you're having porridge with fruit, you could reduce the amount of oats and increase the amount of fruit, because that's going to give you a lower calorie meal but still keep it a nice full bowl of porridge. Or you could do this at lunchtime. So you could have an open sandwich, remove one slice of bread and serve it with a side salad. And in your evening meal, for every scoop of rice or pasta or potatoes that you put on your plate, you're going to put one plate of veggies on as well, and then not put the second scoop of the rice, pasta, potatoes on. So that way you're still getting a nice full plate of food, but you're reducing the amount of calories within the meal, and that's going to get you weight loss. And that means you can eat the same meals as everybody else. You can do this in a restaurant. You can just order a side of veg and ask for a side plate if you want to move some of your carbs, or just leave them on your plate, because we absolutely do not need to clear our plates. Remember that from the mindset session. Anyway, so that is my challenge for you from this video, to start trying to be a bit more smart about your carbohydrate intake and reducing the amount you put on your plate, but replacing it with your lower energy density carbohydrates. So fewer grains or rice, pasta, potato, more vegetables for the same size meal for fewer calories. It's an absolute game changer for weight loss. Okay, I will leave it there and we will catch up over in the video for fat.